Yes, hello, it's me again. And I thought, you know what, we'll do something a bit different. Because I'm absolutely knackered. So I'm not in the mood playing a game. Oh, Happy New Year. Because this will be out now in January. And yeah, hope you all had a good Christmas and all that shite. And you all got a load of presents. And well, first, before I start, shout out to Gaming on the Brain podcast. Some new friends I've made from up north. Mackems, be precise. That's Sunderland, around that area, I'm guessing. And in honour of them, we're drinking some tonight. I don't know if we can see that. I've made myself smaller so I don't cover up the magazine. Northern Monk Heathen, strong stuff, 7.2% this. So I'll either be sleeping or fighting later. Let's crack this open and then we'll have a flick through this issue 1 of the official PlayStation magazine. November 1995, priced at $4.99. My God. 1995. I would have been. How old would I have been then? About 12. No. 13. Yeah, 13 I think. No, let's pour this. It's a very hazy IPA. Oh, look at that. I do like a nice hazy IPA. Look at that. Nice and hazy. Sorry, I'm just not with it. I'm too tired, but we're doing it anyway. Right, anyway, let's crack on, shall we? We haven't got all bloody night. I want to go to bed. Got work in the morning. Nearly midnight now. No, I haven't got work in the morning. I work nights. But you know what I mean. Anyway, so what we got here? We've got a basketball man. Jumping Flash Rocket. Oh, what was her name? Michelle? Was it Michelle? Tekken 3. Not Tekken 3, Tekken 1. My God, I shouldn't be filming at this time. I think her name was Michelle. And some other stuff. Well, on the CD, Wipeout, Destruction Derby, Assault Rigs, Lemmings 3D. What a piece of shit that was. Nova Storm. I think that was also a piece of shit, wasn't it? Crazy Ivan. Rings a bell. Never played it though. Discworld. Oh, I've got some good memories. Or are they good memories? I think they're probably bad memories playing that. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh. Woke me up. Anyway, enough shite. Let's crack on. What we got here? 24 hour, 7 days a week, 365 days a year service. The PlayStation Power Line. You've got PlayStation, you need advice. Got a touch-tone phone? You're in. Touch-tone phone. Even they would have been quite new. 94. Welcome to the PlayStation Power Line. So what is this? Utilizing advanced computerized audio text technology, the Power Line allows you to move around the system just like a regular computer. The Power Line contains game help, hints, tips, technical information, AV advice, setup advice. If you couldn't set up a PlayStation, then what are you even doing with your life back then? So basically you ring this and you get an automated voice. How much was it? Calls cost Oh, that's hard to read. That is 25p a bloody minute. Cheap rate and 30p at other times. Ooh, yeah, they always keep you on for like 5 minutes, don't they, before you even get to punch in what service you want. Anyway, that's boring. Boring. Here we are, HMV. £60 off PlayStation software when you purchase your PlayStation at HMV. Mine didn't come from HMV, unfortunately, so I didn't get that. There's a little doggy. I feel like that little dog every time I walk into this office. Staring at old tech. Hoping it bloody works. Which most of the time it does. So we'll go here. Contents. The biggest hardware launch of the decade. Look at that. Made in Britain. Homegrown video games. I bet there's not as many now as there was. The A to Z of gaming. £2,000 worth of TV. Look at that TV. Can we zoom in on that? I'll zoom out. Can we zoom in on that? Oh, knobs. No, go back. What we? Just want to zoom in on that TV. Oh. No, back. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, Bobby Dazzler. To celebrate the auspicious opening of the shrine to PlayStation, Sony has donated an awesome widescreen TV. £2,000 worth of PAL Plus Dolby Surroundage, mate. Surroundage, mate. Okay. That's exciting, isn't it? Right. Shall we go on to the next page? Alright then. Power Plays, Virgin, yeah, whatever. Remember these stores? Is there even a Virgin Mega store anymore? Have they all gone? I don't know. I don't go out much anymore. Right, let's have a look. Pre-play. NBA 96. Mortal Kombat 3. Just get slagged off. I thought it was alright. Warhawk. Class game. Got that. Up there somewhere. Cardboard case. ESPN Extreme Sports. Twisted Metal. What a game. Got that. I don't know if you can see it because I've made myself small in the corner. See that? Thought David Jaffe went weird. What else we got? We'll just Fade to Black. It's there, look. Oh no. Oh no. I'll try and highlight what I'm on about. I'll get good at these. Oh, bollocks. Oh, forget it. Fade to Black. The sequel to Flashback. One was good and one really wasn't. Playtest. So I guess this is the reviews this month. I'll tell you what we'll do. If a game, because I'm going to go through loads of these PlayStation magazines. I might do Mega Drive magazines as well. I'll do all the magazines. I'm going to do all the magazines. What we'll do is any game in the official PlayStation magazine that they give, lower than a 6. So any game they think is crap. Shall we go 6 and lower, or lower than 6? We'll go lower than 6. And I'll play it on the channel to see if they were right or were they shite. No, shite. Oh, no, I think of something catchy. Were they right? Were it bagger shite? Needs work. Needs work. I'll riff on it. I'll riff it. So anyway, what we're reviewing. Wipeout. Battle Arena Toshinden. Destruction Derby. Not Derby. NBA Jam. XCOM Enemy Unknown. Ridge Racer. That's got to be at least a 9. Ain't it? Ridge Racer's got to be at least a 9. So is Wipeout. Rapid Reload. Rapid Reload. Lemmings 3D's gotta get like a 2. Jumping Flash, good game. Air Combat, good game. Discworld, good game. But bad game. It's a good bad game. Rayman, bad game, but everyone loves it. So that's a bad game, good game. SF the movie. Oh, Street Fighter the movie. So that was awful. Theme Park, brilliant game. An 88 Roundup. Is that a game or are they rounding it up? Rounding up the reviews. Who knows? Full contents, news, previews, blah, blah, blah. Jesus Christ. Pardon me. Right, let's crack on. Let's get through all this boring stuff. We want to see the reviews, don't we? The biggest hardware launch of the decade. Sony has arrived. You remember these adverts with this gorm? I never liked the PlayStation adverts. I was never going to get a PlayStation. I was a Sega kid. I was all set to go get my Saturn the day my mate said, "Oh, you got to come round, check this new PlayStation thing out." Never heard of it. Never heard of it because it was just Saturn for me. Master System, Mega Drive, Saturn. But then I saw demo 1, the T-Rex, mind blowing. They did so much, like a much better job of showing what it could do than the Sega did with the Saturn. But that was just a clusterfuck, wasn't it? But yeah, I didn't like the Sony adverts. But then I saw Resident Evil. And then I heard you could play Doom linked cabled. So that was it, me sold. Anyway, demo 1. It came with the PlayStation. It had some good stuff on it. But we all know about that. Oh, look at this. This bloody twisty-turny thing, the Negcon. You steer like that, analog steering. I quite liked it. I won't be able to do it now with my arthritis and my biscuit wrists. Yeah, that was good. That was a good controller. People that hate on it just don't understand it. You got to understand it. I'm sure it's called the Negcon, wasn't it? Neg. I'm sure it says Negcon. Some people call it the Negcon. Negcon. It's Neg. Neg. Negcon. Let's have a look here. Some concepts of the controllers and whatnot. As we all know, was originally going to be a add-on for the Super Nintendo. But I won't bore you with that. We already know that. I think it's going to take a while to get through, isn't it? News. Oh, God. The picture of bloody Prince Nazim. I was never a fan of Prince Nazim. I wasn't really much of a fan of Prince either. The other one, the purple one. Wasn't really a fan. But his Batman soundtrack was alright though. I did like Batman. Anyway, here's a picture of all the chips. That's, yeah. Whatever. PlayStation stars at ECTS show, the European Computer Trade Show. We don't have stuff like that anymore. Even E3's dead, innit? I've all got a Japanese column. Tokyo correspondent gives you a cross-section of the latest games to make waves in the land of the rising yen. Warning, some of these games may never appear in the UK. The really good ones never did. Here we are, what's this say? Konami's top-selling J-League Winning 11 soon to appear here as Goalstorm. Wasn't Winning 11 Pro Evolution? Goalstorm? We never had a game called Goalstorm. Never came out here as Goalstorm. I'm sure that became... Or was it Pro Evolution or ISS? One of them. Crystal dynamics conversions. Let's have a look. What's we got here? They're converting their back catalogue of the 3DO. Of course they are, because they made games with the 3DO and lost out on a shitload of cash because no one bought a 3DO. No one bought it. Trip Hawkins messed that up big time. Bless him. Anyway, Namco Dig Up Gold. Basically releasing Namco old arcade games there. Oh, what's this? This looks like early screenshots. Let's zoom in. It'll probably look like shit, but we'll try. Let's see. How close can we zoom in? Look at this. Really early screenshots of what would become Tomb Raider. Hey, that's pretty. Look at that. She had a ponytail. They took that out of the first one, didn't they? She never had a ponytail in the end. The first one. Hey, that's interesting. Making use of the PlayStation's amazing graphics capabilities. Derby-based Core Design is currently working on a stunning 3D action adventure which is allegedly unique in its approach. Tomb Raiders. Oh, it's called Tomb Raiders. So this is before it was Tomb Raider. Tomb Raiders opts for a third-person perspective. Back then, we didn't know what really that was. So you could view the action from a number of different atmospheric camera angles thanks to the incorporation of an intelligent camera system. Was it intelligent? Bloody hell. Depends how you measure intelligence, I suppose. The views switch according to your polygon. Polygon. We didn't even really know what that was either. According to your polygon character's position within the level. Doesn't sound that revolutionary at this stage. This is a feature which PC gamers have been enjoying for some time. Alright. The adventure sees the player exploring a vast texture-mapped game world on a daring mission to uncover a series of ancient mysteries. There we go. I'm not going to read all of it. Read it yourselves. You know. Do some work. Do some work your bloody selves. Alright, let's zoom out so we can get the whole page in. No, there we go. Discworld Strategy Guide. Even though the game has only just hit the streets, Prima Publishing has already released a strategy guide. That is because the game is impossible without one, and even with one, it's still bloody hard. Oh look, quiz station. Hey, shall we do the quiz? What's this? Light Relief, we've got a t-shirt or a game or some other PlayStation related stuff to give away. Simply peruse the following teasers and send your answers to Quiz Station. Alright, let's do this. Name 2 of the 3 famous actors in Street Fighter 2. Kylie Minogue and... oh, what's his name? What's his name? Muscles from Brussels. Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's the one. Are you the Mickey? Are you taking the Mickey? Right. The Sepharis 1963 smash hit instrumental shares the name of a game in this issue. Which game? I don't really understand the question. 4. Which famous fantasy author wrote the Discworld series of books? I've got loads of them. Terry Pratchett. What does PAL stand for? Chum. Stands for slower, shitter games. 6. And now for the decider. Tell us a joke involving the word polygon. At some point. This parrot is dead. Polygon. That's fucking that's... It's a bit shit, isn't it? We're not playing your quiz. Didn't want any prize anyway. Capcom come... I can't talk. Capcom come back. Right, okay. Yeah, talking about, Resident Evil or Biohazard boasts all manner of creepers and indeed crawlers. And then we got, what's this? Darkstalkers. Cartoon artwork marks Capcom's Darkstalkers beat 'em up. Hey, oh, here we go. Look, is there, how they rate their games? Let's have a look at this. 1. Utterly devoid of merit. Avoid as you would a rabid dog with the runs. Hey, you can tell this was written in the 90s because everyone's crazy. If it's a 2, very crap indeed. Oh, bad language in a magazine. That's 90s. A badly flawed, poorly structured and generally duff title. 3. Grim. Possibly some fun to be had, but not much. 4. Below average. Probably has some serious problems of gameplay and lifespan. 5. A straight average, by no means a bad game, but residing in the could do better category. 6. Flawed, but still demanding of your attention. You don't demand my attention. A good idea gone awry, possibly. 7. A good title marred by a few minor irritations, but nothing too serious. 8. Top notch. A bloody fine game, and no small error. 9. Fantastic. Clearly a very special piece of software, which should be purchased ASAP. 10. Rare. I wonder how rare a 10 was in an official PlayStation magazine. A stunning game of unswerving quality, playability and longevity. A thoroughbred, once in a blue moon classic. I bet they've given it out a few times. Oh, pardon me. Anyway, I'm reading too much of this bloody magazine. Power tripping in the UK. Some NBA nonsense. Yeah, total NBA. Oh, no, I never. I'm not. If you watched earlier videos that I've done, you'll see I'm not a basketball person. Right, these aren't reviews. These are your preview. Mortal Kombat 3. I don't care what anyone says. That was good. It was good. If you don't like loading times, you need to grow up. Warhawk. FMV greatness. Now, if you watched other videos that I've done, you'll know I love the FMV. Good game, Warhawk. Crack it. ESPN Extreme Sports. That was crap. It was like a shite road rash, wasn't it? It's just people who think they're cool on skateboards. I always thought if you owned a skateboard, you was a bit of a knob. That's probably a bit of jealousy because I was shit at it. Philosoma. I've never heard of that. Did it even ever come out? So some of these, I bet some of these never come out. Well, these came out. Mortal Kombat came out. Warhawk. I mean, in the future, as we go through these magazines, I bet some of these games never saw the light of day. Twisted Metal. Developed by Single Track. Great game. Great game. Oh, completely overshadowed by its sequel, World Tour. But, yeah. Good fun. Playing for real, electronic art sports lineup. This was before they were bad, but yeah, some of these early sports games on the PlayStation were total shite. Which one was it? Was it FIFA 96 or 97? But it was better on the Mega Drive than it was on the PlayStation. Absolute trash. Bloody hell, I'm grumpy tonight. What we got here? Pre-play EA Sports lineup. Yeah, some American stuff. OD. We know that after 3 years at college, most students emerge with letters after their name. Oh, it's a Lloyd's Bank advert. OD, overdrawn. Okay, I thought it was going to be some sort of horror game. I suppose it is being overdrawn. It's fucking horrific. I remember them days. I don't have that problem now. Though. I'm doing all right. I'm pretty minted. Polygon Punch Up, Namco's beat 'em up Tekken is one of the most eagerly awaited PlayStation titles. Yeah, they took an early look at it, did they? Oh, it was pretty amazing, wasn't it? It was no Toshinden though. It was no Toshinden. I always found Tekken 1, it was too slow, wasn't it? If you remember. Don't get blinded by nostalgia. You go back and play, especially the PAL version that we had over here in the UK. You go back now and play the first Tekken. It's so slow. So slow. Give me Street Fighter and the Mortal Kombat's over the first Tekken any day. Tekken 2 a bit better, but Tekken 3. Tekken 3 was where, for me, Tekken, proper kicked off. Tekken 3 was special. There's Michelle. Is it Michelle? I'm sure her name was Michelle. We'll go. Spot goes to Hollywood. I've got this somewhere. I'm sure I've got that up there. I think I might do a playthrough of Spot Goes to Hollywood because I remember quite liking it when I was younger, but everyone says it was shit. I wonder if obviously they'll review it at some point in this, won't they? Hopefully it gets less than a 6 and we'll play it on the channel. So yeah, there's a bit of Cool Spot. It was good on the Mega Drive. They wanted Cool Spot on his little 7-Up bottle and whatnot. Whoa. Oh, another boring advert. WWF WrestleMania. I'm sure that was crap. Does it say when it's coming out? Developer, Sculptured Software. Who the hell were they? Published by Acclaim, obviously. Price, 40 quid. Remember when games were 40 quid? Hey, do you remember? Do you remember when games were 40 quid and your brass hand fall out? And your brass hand would fall off, yeah. Alright, let's crack on. Made in Britain. Let's have a look at some British developers and see how many are still going now. Crazy Ivan. I've never played it. I've heard of it. I've never played it. Hopefully it gets less than a 6. Assault Rigs. That rings a bell. Actual Soccer, the first proper... That was a good 3D soccer game. It was so much better than FIFA back then. And it had Barry Davis on the commentary, didn't it? Does it say here anywhere? Made by Gremlin. Gremlin Interactive. What a banging dev studio they were. Absolutely amazing through like the Amiga days, the Mega Drive days. And I think they were dead after the PlayStation during that time. Good, look at that. Actual Soccer, loaded, brilliant game. Actual Golf, nice way to ruin a nice walk, innit? Golf, boring. Bullfrog, probably one of the greatest developers of all time. Say what you want about Peter Molyneux, I think the bloke's a genius. I don't care. Yeah, he's a liar, but a bloody genius at the same time. Theme Park, brilliant game. Syndicate Wars, brilliant game. Magic Carpet, back in the day, I had a mate who had a PC that could run it. Amazing. High Octane, what was High Octane? Was that like a Wipeout racer? Yeah. This futuristic racer received mixed reception from PC press a few months ago. Yeah, it was a bit crap. Core Design. They were pretty good in the... Well, way back. You can go back to the Amiga and everything with Core Design as well. And they were good on the PlayStation. Blam, Machine Head. Thunderhawk 2. Got that up there. Good game. Shell Shock. I can't remember if I played that. That was like a 3D shooting tank thing, wasn't it? But again, got to the PS2, core design just couldn't keep up anymore. And that their final game was that Tomb Raider, wasn't it? The Angel of Darkness. I think that killed them. Unfortunate. Time Warner Interact Primal Rage. I don't care what anyone says, it was crap. Mindscape. Cyberspeed. That's another futuristic one. Warhammer. Oh, what was it? Yeah, Shadow of the Horned Rat. They were all right games then. They were all right. Team 17, they're still going now. They're still going now. I remember them on the Amiga with Worms and well, a lot of stuff. Roll Cage, remember that racer? Although Roll Cage, Team 17, I thought it was I thought that was Psygnosis. Roll Cage. Unless Team 17 published it. Team 17 were also like quite a big publisher. Microprose, I think they're still going in some shape or form, aren't they? Team 17 definitely are still going. Thanks to Worms. They dine out on that every now and again. Keep the studio afloat, I think. Subscribe. No. The lexicon of gaming terminology. We don't need to know that. We already know, don't we? We know what parallax scrolling is. We know what S-video is. We know what coin-op means. Don't need to insult our intelligence, mate. Oh, here it is. Here's the £2,000 28-inch widescreen. My God, these things were huge, weren't they? They had a back on them like that. They had a lot of cake. There's a lot of cake to these things. My God. I remember I used to bring mine down from my bedroom downstairs, put it in a wheelbarrow, and then I'd go down to my mate's house with my TV and my PlayStation and all my games in a wheelbarrow and wheel it down the street to my mates. Things you used to do. I didn't have this exact TV, but I had a pretty huge CRT back then. Bloody hell. Tell you now, back in them days, like Eddie Hall had nothing on me. What we got here? Interplay lineup. What they got lined up? Descent. Brilliant game. Waterworld. Brilliant film. Never played the game. What else they got coming out? Casper. I was going to play that this Halloween. I'm going to play that next Halloween. I'm going to do a full playthrough of Casper. VR baseball. Boring. Rock and Roll Racing 2. That was alright, wasn't it? Well, the first Rock and Roll Racing was alright. I never played Rock and Roll Racing 2. Did it even ever come out? I suppose we'll find out, won't we? Siberia. Is that the Siberia? The point and click? Does it say here? Shining quality rendered graphics adaptation. Because they spoke. I'm sure Siberia, the Sokol game was spelled with an S, wasn't it? Futuristic interactive movie. Oh no, it's a different game. Different game. Lost Vikings 2. I never played Lost Vikings 2. I played the first one and had that on the Mega Drive. Here we are, look. Firestorm Thunderhawk 2. That's a good game. Good God, we're just over halfway. My voice ain't gonna cope. Here we are. Pre-play Fade to Black. Is it Delphines or Delphines? Delphines. I've always said Delphine. 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 Whatever. With movie-style camera angles, action and emotion. Delphines 3D sequel is breaking new ground. PSM has a heart-to-heart with its creator. Yeah, it was nowhere near as good as Flashback, was it? It was nowhere near as good. The camera was awful. The controls were awful as well. Yeah. I did finish it though. I did back in the day. I did play through it and finish it because you did back then because you only got games at Christmas. Starblade Alpha. I don't think I played that. Guess who's coming to dinner? No, I won't guess who's coming to dinner. Oh, here we are, playtest. So this is review time, and it's Wipeout. What do you think it's going to get? Come on, Wipeout. The first one has got to be an 8. I think it's an 8. What do you reckon? Sony's futuristic 3D racing simulation is sleek and graphically stunning, but how enticing will gameplay be? Oh, we got a PlayStation Magazine star player here. Now, what rating did you have to get a star player? A 9? Maybe it's a 9. Maybe it's a 9. I always preferred its sequel. This is one hell of a hard bloody game. You just clip a corner and gunk. You stop and you're done. You ain't winning. But yeah, what an incredible game. One couldn't ask for a slicker, more visually stimulating entrance into the world of PlayStation games. It was a hell of a release. A hell of a release title. Yeah, there's some more pictures of it. It got an 8. An 8? Yeah, I'd go with that. Back then, I wouldn't give it an 8 now. Playing it recently, it's not held up compared to its the ones that came after it. Well, let's have a look. Was it graphics 9? Quite astonishing. Sound, ambient dance beat. What's that? A 5? Give the music a. No, that's an 8. That's an 8. It's an 8. I'll tell you what. Let's zoom in. There we go. There we go. Look, graphics 9, sound 8, lifespan 8, gameplay 8, presentation 8. Presentation 8. I think it should have got more on presentation. Whether it's like, the symbols. Who did that? Who did what were they called? Oh, something Republic. Wasn't it? What were they called? Can't remember who did all that stuff for them. Originality 6. A futuristic Formula 1. Futuristic Formula 1. Well, that's quite original back then. Bit pernickety. But anyway, 8. Good score. Let's crack on. Battle Arena to Shinden. Yes. Played the absolute hell out of this. What's this going to get? It's got to be a 7, isn't it? It's got to be a 7 because I'm not seeing a star player here. It's got to be a 7. Great fighter. An 8? Jesus wept. So hold on a minute. How come this didn't get a star player? Graphics 9. Jesus Christ, they loved it. Sound 5. Lifespan 6. Gameplay 8, presentation 6, originality 5. It's a beat 'em up. Yeah, but it's a 3D beat 'em up. Right then, well, an 8. So as good as Wipeout. It was good though, wasn't it? What's this? Total Football, as read by all discerning Serbian Aston Villa strikers, called Savo. Yeah, remember him. He wasn't very good, was he? It was a bit shit, to be honest with you. He wasn't very good at all. Unlike the King. The King here on the front cover. Good old Cantona. Let's crack on. Destruction Derby. It's got to be an 8 again, hasn't it? I've not looked yet. I don't know if you can see it because my face might be in the way. I've got my little camera down there, haven't I? Maybe a 7? You know what? That's probably fair, actually. That's probably fair looking back on it. Is this the innovative, original, demolish some bashum about racer many have led us to believe, or merely a pretender? A pretender to what? This was all kind of new back then. What are they saying anyway? Graphics 9. I don't know about that. The cars did look a bit. But then again, 3D. Everyone was just impressed by anything that was 3D, whether it looked like a car or a shoebox. It's 3D, isn't it? Sound 7. Lifespan 6. Gameplay 7. Presentation 7. Originality 8. So yeah, there we go. An unusual racer. 7 out of 10. So far we're not playing any of these on the channel. These are all scoring too good. NBA Jam. Whatever this has got. Not looking again. I ain't playing it. I ain't playing basketball. I hated basketball. I think I told this story so much. I think I told this story when on my Arch Rivals video, but I hated basketball so much I got kicked out of it and got told to go play netball with the girls, which was cool. When I was at school, this was. It's not like it happened the other day. An 8. It got an 8. Wow. But you know, very popular. A lot of people like the NBA games. Maybe I'll go back and do another sports month, and I might give an NBA game a go. XCOM Enemy. Find my tongue. XCOM Enemy Unknown. Classic. Amazing game. Brilliant stuff, and they gave it an 8. Surprising, really. Surprising. What they're saying, graphics flat yet functional. Yeah, you've got to remember, if it's not 3D, it's not good back in these days. Sound 7. It had some nice music, didn't it? You could go to sleep to the Geoscape music. Lovely. Lifespan. It'll outlive you. 9. Yeah, it will. Bloody hard. Gameplay 9. Yeah. Presentation 7. Originality. Innovative console game 8. Yeah, I agree. Bloody good game though. Bloody hard. Ridge Racer. Boom 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 boom. And all that. Got a star player. This got to be a 10 on it. 9. Whatever you got to do to get a 10 in this. Jesus Christ. But I guess Ridge Racer Revolution's the 10 in it. Namco's first offering for the PlayStation has been variously hailed as the best arcade conversion of all time, and a one-course phenomenon. Phenomenon. Fucking fire. Oh, how much further we got to go? On page 72 of a bloody 100. But yeah, it didn't get any better, did it? It wasn't a 1-for-1 arcade conversion, but it was bloody close enough. Absolutely incredible game. What are they saying? Graphics 8. Sound 9. Lifespan 7. I suppose you did keep going back to try and beat your scores, but like I said, it only had like one track split up into 3, wasn't it? Gameplay 9. Presentation 8. Originality 4. Well, I suppose it's just a racing game, isn't it? It's not that original, but 9. Why are we playing that one? Rapid Reload. Already a hit in Japan. I've never heard of it. Sony's frenetic platform shoot 'em up blasts into the UK boasting a new name, but little new in way of gameplay. Oh dear. Oh, 5. Oh, I'll write that one down. Where we're playing that on the channel. Probably, yeah, might as well do it next. I'll do it after this. I might play it tonight. So why's it only got a 5? Graphics, cute and colourful, 5. Sound, explosive but run-of-the-mill, 5. Lifespan, longevity isn't its strength, 4. My God. Gameplay, simple, fun, gunplay, 7. Presentation, few thrills, 4. Originality, 1. 1? What do you think? Question mark. 1? Oh, let's have a little zoom in here. Why? Scroll and shoot 'em up. Well, from Japan, with the much more pompous title of Gunner's Heaven. Rapid Reload is about as bog standard and mindless as cutesy looking platform shoot 'em ups come. There are 2 characters from which to choose, each armed with major weaponry, lots of enemies, and well, that's about the size of it. My God, they're being a bit harsh, aren't they? Let's have a quick. I'll have a quick scan through here and see if we can pick up any shite that we can prove wrong when we play it. The fact that you have at your disposal 4 bloody big guns pumping out fireballs and plasma bolts has no bearing on this whatsoever. Blah blah blah. Alright, here we go. Look. Graphically, Rapid Reload doesn't really offer anything that stunning. In fact, the whole affair wouldn't look out of place on a Super Nintendo. The colours are bright, the limited animation is functional, and it all bounds along at a fairly chirpy pace. It's smooth and responsive too. Well, if it's smooth, it won't be a Super Nintendo, will it? Smooth and Super Nintendo. Most of the time, you just got to slow down on that. Right, well, we'll be playing that, and we will see if a Super Nintendo could do it. Who knows? Maybe it could. Maybe it's a piece of shit. But yeah, we'll be checking that out. Looks a bit like a looking at it. Oh. Yeah, so it's a run and gunner, isn't it? Like Gunstar Heroes or Metal Slug. That kind of. Yeah, we'll be checking that out. Looks alright to me. Bit harsh there. But then again, it is 2D. So if it's 2D, we're going to hate it. Lemmings 3D, it's got to get like a 2 or 3. It's got to get like a 2 or 3. Let's have a look. Oh my God, they gave it an 8. They gave it an 8. It's a well-known piece of shit. They gave it an 8. My God. Gave it an 8. How can they give this an 8? You see what I mean? Rapid Reload, half a page and 5. I guarantee you it's better than this 2-page spread and an 8. My God. Jumping Flash, got to be an 8. Yeah, there we go. There's the 8. Great game. We all know that. We all know that. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Let's crack on. Air Combat 6. I won't play Air Combat. We know Air Combat's good. We know it's better than a bloody 6, don't we? So far we've got Rapid Reload to play. Discworld. Terry Pratchett's acclaimed tales of Rincewind and the Crazy Realm, known as the Discworld, are here forever immortalised in pixels and sprites. When's it getting a remake? When is this getting a full cartoon style remake? Because Simon the Sorcerer's getting one. It's time this Discworld got one. It was just fucking impossible though, wasn't it? Just fucking impossible. Here we go. Look. Let's have a look. Graphics. Colourful but flat. Sound. Realms of crisp speech. Was it Eric Idle, wasn't it? Did Rincewind. Lifespan an 8 will keep you up at night. Jesus Christ. Gameplay alarmingly confusing. You're done right. Presentation brief cartoon intro for. Okay. Originality a 7. First for the PlayStation. There we go. First point and click game for the PlayStation. 7. Yeah, I'd go along with that. Just too bloody hard. Rayman. 7. Never been a Rayman fan, but alright. Whatever. I bet I have more fun with Rapid Reload. Street Fighter the movie. We know it's crap. What did they get? 6. 6, yeah, good. Any lower than that, I don't want to play it. Theme park. Yikes, it's capitalism. But not as we know it. Nothing wrong with capitalism. That's why this magazine was a success. Without capitalism, this magazine wouldn't. It would have bloody died, wouldn't it? Yeah. Bullfrog. Bullfrog at their best here, pretty much. 8 out of 10. Yeah, nice. Ultimate Parodius Deluxe. Nice game. 6. Probably because it's 2D. It's not 3D. Total Eclipse. 5. What's Total Eclipse? I'll have to write that down. Total Eclipse. Got a bit of paper here. Put some shit on it. Let's scribble this down, because I've never heard of it. Total Eclipse 5. So we've got what we're going to be playing. We're going to be playing Rapid Reload. We're now going to be playing Total Eclipse. Crystal Dynamics. They were good. No idea what it is. Let's have a look. Total Eclipse. Yeah, can we zoom in and see what we're thinking here? What we're looking at? Fearsome alien race storms into the planetary blah blah blah. Another bloody dreary. Yeah. Whoa! Go back, boyo. It looks like a 3D shooter, like Star Fox or something. Yeah, alright, that looks alright. We'll check that out. Kalik the Blood. What was that? Got bloody 4. Oh, this is going to be good. Kalik the Blood. Hey, this is filling up the month nicely. 3D stroll around and shoot things PC game. Doom has a lot to answer for, not least of which is this plain Jane arcade blaster. Right, alright then. You are the pilot of a clanging great armoured power suit on a mission to destroy the usual alien menace. Alright, well, that sounds alright. We'll shoot some bloody aliens. 4 out of 10. Yeah, we'll be checking that out. We'll give that a play. See if they were right, or were they right? Were it shite? Edge. That was a good magazine, wasn't it? Feedback. I'm not interested in any of that. Just bloody idiots writing in with shitty questions. Some adverts here. PlayStation games new and second hand. How can they have second hand? It's not even out yet. It's literally only been out like a month when this magazine came out. Game rentals, official PlayStation dealers. Call John Farrell. No, just go to a shop. Oh, this is the ad. Oh, you're right. You ring him if you want to put an ad in here. Is anyone advertising that they can chip your PlayStation for you? Sony PlayStation. It's rubbish. If you iron creases in your jeans. Okay. What's Siri talking from? Go away. Oh, okay. Wow, we're getting towards the end now. Oh, on the CD. This was the demo disc, wasn't it? Crazy Ivan. Wipeout. Destruction Derby. Assault Rigs. Those did good demos. Discworld. I bet you couldn't even finish that. I bet even the demo of Discworld is bloody impossible. Lemmings 3D, so everyone can see that their review was a piece of shit. Nova Storm. VCD. That was like the virtual thing, wasn't it? You put your music CD in and it plays all the pretty patterns. What we got here? Game over, Ridge Racer. Oh, is this where they used to show you the endings of games? What an exciting ending. Ridge Racer. What shows the ending to bloody Ridge Racer, a racing game? Right, what we got to look forward to next month? Issue 2 of the official PlayStation magazine features a full review of the biggest beat 'em up of all time, Mortal Kombat 3. Woo! And we've scooped everyone else to an exclusive review of Doom from GT Interactive. And that Doom on the PlayStation was incredible with that new the new soundtrack and everything. We'll also be rating dozens of top titles like Tekken, Wing Commander 3, Loaded, Raiden, Alone in the Dark 2, Descent, Starblade, Primal Rage, Total NBA. Okay. We'll be taking an early Pokemon Tenka, Life Force Tenka, Actual Soccer, Actual Golf, Darkstalkers. Wow. So yeah, next month is a good one. Oh, big robot person. And that's it. We end with the big robot man. So yeah. Oh, what are we playing next then? We've got Rapid Reload, Total Eclipse. I'll write down next to them what they got. Rapid Reload was a 5, wasn't it? I think Total Eclipse was a 5 and Kill Eat the Blood got a 4. So I'll get them a play. So yeah, that's it, innit? Cheers for watching. It's gonna be an easy one to edit. And yeah, big shout out to all 6 of you that watch every now and again. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. But yeah, drop us some comments. I very rarely get comments. Give us some comments. Call me a twat or something or whatever, or say it's shite or whatever. But you know. Whatever. Can't hurt my feelings. Don't worry about it. So yeah, cheers for watching. Till next time. Do I play these shit games or do I start another Tex Murphy? Something I'll enjoy. Catch you next time.